It is now Saturday afternoon. I have just completed the Bishan-Lower Pierce run with the Singapore frontrunners, and I've recorded the video on my Insta360 X5 camera. These are the files that we copied from the micro SD card of the Insta360 X5 video camera. We begin our editing by exporting all these videos into 360-degree MP4 files in Equirectangular format. We will do two versions. We will do one long video with everything attached together that will be uploaded to YouTube as an archival uh, video of our run today, so that people in future can wear our virtual reality glasses and see how the run was like. They can experience it for themselves. And then later, we will also export each of these individual video files into separate MP4 equi-rectangular format files. We will import these files into Final Cut Pro for editing later. Let's export everything as one MP4 first. To do that, we will launch Insta360 Studio. Insta360 Studio is now starting up. It's going to ask us what kind of project to create. Now, just remember to create the correct aspect ratio. It should be 2:1, 360-degree panorama. Confirm. Now we import the files. We put our files into the Portal SSD folder, Bishan-Lower Pierce Run. Remember that the video files are located in the VID files. VID files are the high resolution 360-degree videos, not the RRV. RRV is the low res version, the proxy versions for quicker editing, but we need the VID files. Therefore, I will select all the VID files here, click open. Now I'm going to add all these video files into the timeline, and I need to make sure that they are added to the timeline in the correct time sequence. The video that we upload into YouTube for archival purpose, it must have it in the right time sequence. Let's take a look. Okay, right now it's sorted by time created. Okay, that's fine. I will just click the first clip, then then shift click the last clip, and then I will drag everything into the timeline. Let's run through the video and verify that everything is correct. We'll zoom in the timeline a bit and look at numbers. 272, 273, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we start at 272, right? Yep. Okay, that seems all right. 280, 281, 287, 288, 295, 303, 305. Last file is 305. Right, everything seems to be in the right sequence so far. Let me just do a quick scrub through to make sure that we're correct. This is starting point at Bishan MRT. There's a lag here. This thing won't scrub correctly, but it seems to be okay. Based on thumbnails, this is the warm up at Bishan MRT. We're running along the Bishan Park. There's a canal there. Crossing the road. Some more running in Bishan Park, or maybe it's that's Thompson Road. Yeah, that's Bishan Park. And where is this? Yeah, that's our brunch at the Casuarina Prata place. And that's the last sequence. Okay, everything looks great. Now, to export this into one single huge 360-degree file, click the export button here. Following our normal convention, I will call this long.mp4 because it's one long and huge MP file. Export mode is single clip. This is one clip here, one long thing. We are going to export in 4K resolution. Sorry, this is 8K resolution. Okay, this because we shot 8K resolution. Bitrate, hit it to the max, 200 megabits per second, and click export. There's a long.mp4. Let me just do a quick check. If there's a long.mp4, I will archive it and keep it somewhere. Let's take a look. What is this long.mp4? This long.mp4 is for, okay, it's for our Bedok North run. What I'll do is that I'll let me move this somewhere that that will be archived. I will put this under the Sungai Bedok run and Final Cut Pro long. Okay, for now I'll just call it long1.mp4. We rename it after that. Single clip, 200 megabits per second, export. Right, this will now appear in our task list. It will say that it's now exporting. Yeah, it's running. Now, what we'll do next is that we will export individual clips. That means each of these clips will have its own MP4 file. Unfortunately, it's going to, Insta360 Studio is going to rename them as clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, clip 4. Not very helpful. But we'll use a spreadsheet to rename them in a while. I'll show you how. Export, multiple clips, 200 megabits per second. Full name, this will be the prefix for the file name. I will call it Bishan-Lower Pierce. And export. So you see that there are two tasks. We have one single long MP4 file, and we are now we also have a Bishan-Lower Pierce 40 clips 1 to 34. In a while, when this is done, we will do a renaming on the clip. We will preserve the timestamp. If you look at the original file names, you'll see that portable SSD, Bishan-Lower Pierce. You'll see that the original file names have the date and time in there, right? But once it's converted into 3 MP4 files, the date and timestamp will be gone. They'll disappear. Therefore, I will run a script to rename it back to the original file name with the date and timestamp. I will see you later in the next video, and I'll explain to you how I do that. You will see the next video in the description below. Bye.